Caribbean Celebrity Show, connecting your favorite celebrities every week, one love. Respect.
Welcome to the Caribbean Celebrity Show. Tonight's presentation is brought to you by Bomb Drop Studio UK. We promote and support talent from around the world. Stay tuned for tonight's entertainment. To win any of our amazing and great prizes such as these, then go follow our new Facebook page and just search for Caribbean Celebrity Show. Find our page and go hit the follow button right now.
Good night, greetings, and welcome to the Caribbean Celebrity Show.
Bonsoir, monsieur, bonsoir.
Bonsoir. Ça passe?
I am happy. I put it upside. I am happy. I cannot stop saying I am happy. Yeah, man.
Can I ask you, why are you so happy, my brother?
I'm happy because...
Why are you so happy?
Why I'm happy? Because whenever I'm traveling now and they ask me where I'm from, I will reply. My answer to them is Julian Alfred, world's most fastest woman, St.Lucia.
Well, I am also elated, very happy for our gold medal. I must say, folks, it's a very proud moment, not just for St.Lucia, but for the Caribbean on the whole. I'm sure, she's well celebrated and well deserved in such an amazing performance. And we won't take much time. I want to go into it really, really, really quick for those of you who haven't yet seen. Let's take in a little bit of the after the race interview. Let's take a little bit of that. And again, welcome to the Caribbean Celebrity Show.
I'm still trying to think of what just happened. It hasn't sunk in yet. Slowly but surely it is. I'm not sure what tomorrow may look like. I know I have to run the 200. That's what I'm thinking about right now. I'm getting to bed and just trying to rest, but I haven't thought about it as yet. To me, I did it indoors as well. So I definitely knew that St.Lucians would be watching and hoping that they could get their first Olympic medal, and it came as a goal. So I'm sure they're celebrating right now. I feel honored to just be an ambassador for my country. Not many persons know about St.Lucia. Sometimes I can be on an Uber and they ask me where I'm from, just hearing my accent, they'll be like, where is St.Lucia? And I think now, being an Olympic champion, I'm sure people is going to be searching for St.Lucia now. And I just feel so honored to just wear, my country's name across my chest and just be an ambassador for them. And I'm sure they're celebrating right now. I'm just looking forward to the celebration when I go home with them.
Oh,
that is it, my girl. That is it. That is it, man.
Well, in fact, I sure when she kicked off and started taking the lead, as the song is playing in the background, they back it up. The girls had no other choice. The opposition just had to back it up, but she just left them in the dust. Yes, man, back it up, Prince.
Suke, Wule, Suke, Suba. Back it up, girl. Back it up, girl. Back it up, girl. Back it up, wind up under me. Back it up, girl. Back it up, girl. Back it up, girl. Back it up, wind up under me. Come do it, let's do it. Come do it, let's do it. Come do it, let's do it. Come do it. Island girl in the party, just so she come in front of me. She smoking hot and she sexy.
Oh God! That song just so appropriate. Island girl in the party. She come in front. Imagine the other athletes, but be wondering where she come from. How she in front of us? How she just?
Yeah.
Record time.
Back it up, girl. Back let's do it, come do it, let's do it, come do it, let's do it, come do it. The way she backing up on me, something moving me body, illusion driving me crazy. Hula, 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 she shouting. Round and round, she bottom, she rolling. On the bumper, see how I compare. Oh, me laro, back it up, girl. Back it up, girl. Back it up, girl. Back it up, wind up under me. Back it up, girl. Back it up, girl. Back it up, girl. Back it up, wind up under me. Come do it, let's do it. Come do it, let's do it. Come do it, let's do it. Come do it. The party going till the morning. All night we fetting and drinking. The fed jam pack we are leaving. DJ, don't stop the jamming. Mr. DJ, keep the thing moving. Party hard till the morning. Oh, me lado, back it up, girl.
You know, I'm a big Prince Unique fan. You know that, Mr. X. You know that.
Yeah, man.
Give honor where honor is due. Yes. And this one had all the artists backing up. Because make way. The Caribbean getting over. Come in.
Back it up. 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 Back it up.
Go stream that song. If you haven't already, go stream that song. It's on all streaming platforms. That's the man Prince Unique. And Prince Unique has some new music on the way. Let me tell you, this brother is working overtime. And we're going to try to see if we're going to bring him on tonight, just to give you a little sneak, a little teaser. Because I know he's out and about. Even as we speak, I know he's, doing some performances out. And he'll tell you a little bit about that if we could get him on tonight. But yes, folks, tonight is exciting. It's exciting. We have reason to celebrate. We have reason to be thankful and grateful to the Most High. Yes, Mr. X. Also, in other unrelated news, we have the release of Vibz Kartel. Who would have thought that this man would be free? Tell me, Mr. X. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you anticipate that? His freedom.
His freedom. Well, what I can say, I always knew they would release him. Like remember the previous conversation we had.
Yeah.
I tell you, the reason why they don't want to drop him one time because they will look bad.
You see that?
It will make them look bad because it was their fault. So they have to try to drag it in a way, so it won't look as if it's their fault.
Okay.
So okay. You should know how the system going. They made the mistake, they don't want to look bad. And then Jamaicans will start criticizing them, calling them thief, and and this and the system corrupt and different stuff like that. So they have to drag it in a way and put it in a way and break it down and try to fix it up and then release him.
Well, there's many that are saying that this is exactly what is needed in the dancehall space at the moment, because this man was breaking records from behind bars. He's released now. It's just like when Buju Banton came out. Can you imagine the first Kartel show or Kartel performance? Kartel will not have to sing a word, He just have to take the mic and face it on the audience.
Yeah. He will make history. His first performance.
Oh yes.
He will make history. And look. I heard Shatta Wali and Stone Boy. They want to do a show with him in Africa.
Yes.
As well.
There's a long list of artists that will be trying to jump on the train. So let's take in a little clip. I haven't fully seen it as yet, but I believe it pertains to his release. And the boss come out in full limo style. Let's check it out, folks. The release of Vibz Kartel.
Mr. Perry,
What?
big up. Hello, come back.
Let me just pause it there. The boss come out in full white, you know. Full white. Yeah, I love. And at any time you want me to pause the video, just tell me. But we're taking it in because as the first time I'm actually seeing the full clip.
Mr. Perry. What? Big up. Hello, come back.
Alright, can just back on the side right now, please.
Come here. Hold on, ease up. Hold on, come back.
I told them, I'm not trying to tell you. I told them, see one behind us, sir. Come, man.
Left the picture, they might just say.
Well, the man free. Gaza. World boss. Let me tell you. You know what?
I think about the you have any phrase, you know.
What's the new phrase?
When you sitting next to your wife, you have to tell her, "Kiss me, baby."
Kiss me. Oh, kiss me, baby. Yeah, I saw the clip, you know that. I saw the clip when they were in the remote. But you know, one of the people that I forget the name of the veteran that came out and he gave him a hug. Vibz Kartel said that is his day one veteran from back in the days. And it shows you, you know, true friends. With friendship, with true friendship, it don't matter distance or time or the circumstance, a true friend will be there for you. There was those that would have been in the bandwagon and they never probably even visit this man during his time of being incarcerated. And I think, you know, Vibz Kartel is going to have I believe, a different message, a different vibe about him, because from what I've observed about most people that spend time incarcerated, they come out somewhat changed, grown mentally.
Yeah.
So, you know, and he has catalog where even if he doesn't give us another tune, he has enough catalog for decades to tour and to perform and everything. But, you know, I wouldn't wish jail and even my worst enemy. So I'm just happy that the brother is
as
free.
soon as the man come out, he already advertising his tobacco.
Yeah, but the man is a businessman,
As soon as he come out.
The man is a businessman. That's not something that is just thing. These things takes time and preparation and different things.
Yeah.
So, I'm very pleased that that he's free and he could have at least he could have a better quality of life because the conditions in these places are
his
not the
conditions
best.
as well. Yeah.
And
To me, I find if he has stay longer, he would die in prison.
Well,
because of his health condition.
His health.
But
I want to say to the young artists who are singing and preaching violence and preaching destruction and gun and shut up and this and that have a way of life imitates art. When you're preaching and put out just one
Kartel tell them that. Kartel tell them that.
When you're pushing that one, there's power in the tongue. There's power. I could say personally, when there's something that there's a goal or aim in my mind, I speak it into existence. I talk about it. I speak to myself. Imagine my wife was saying to me, so I'll just give you a quick joke. So, my boy was cleaning up the studio for me today. My wife said she'll clean up. I say, wait, before y'all clean up, I had to clean up because wires and stuff, even if y'all come and vacuum and wipe down, I need to move things because the slightest thing, chaos, the slightest disconnection, is the problem. So, boy, she come back, you not ready yet? I say, nah. She said, ready. I tell her, listen, I sit down there thinking of, if I take out that wire, I have to try to remember where that wire going and where this and what going on. She tell me, but I listen to you talking to yourself the last 5 minutes inside there. I wonder who in the studio with you. I tell her, well, is this spirit of the music? Is the spirit? She tell me, well, boy, that's why we'll never come inside there and do anything without you because, boy, if there are spirits, musical spirits inside there. So sometimes I talk things into existence. I speak. I might even be speaking to myself, but I know there's power in the tongue. There's nothing in life that I've ever wanted and I've ever needed furthermore. And I put it into existence. I put it out there. Whether you believe in God or you believe in the universe or whatever you believe in, if you believe in yourself, you could tell yourself anything that you desire, you shall receive it. And you have to speak it in command. So when you're putting out songs and you preaching destruction, especially as a youth, not understanding the responsibility that comes with that music. Music is a tool. It's an instrument. Use it wisely, folks. And I'm sure we're going to be hearing a lot of that sort of narrative from Vibz Kartel. I mean, of course, entertainment. We know sex sells. We know the lifestyle, the gangster lifestyle that sells. But what I'm saying to the youths, just be careful of what message you put out there. I'm speaking to my up and coming artists. I remember there's an artist I was working with before, a dancehall artist, and this guy had so much potential. And then his music was already kicking off in Africa. We were getting calls and different things, and the label said to me, boy, he think after he might not pull the plug, but it was fighting a losing battle because we seeing that we need to go commercial with the vibe, but the vibe that was just bringing out was just, and to be honest, I move around with that artist a little bit, and boy, I was watching over my shoulder because more time I spend, I get to realize, well, boy, this man, there's certain places this man can go, there's certain threats being made towards it, and I might be innocently there, wrong place, wrong time. So understand the responsibility that comes with the music. Don't think by just copying that gangster, that bad boy style. It might be that's the product of these people's environment. They have no choice but to sing what they're witnessing. But you as a youth, try to elevate. Don't end up incarcerated or in jail or in prison. It's not a nice place. I've never been there and I never hope to be there. So, positiveness, positive music, positive vibes. Big up yourself, Vibz Kartel. Jackyo, free Jackyo, Ninja Man, free, because all these artists that I grow on them artists and I love this guy's thing. But again, it always shows you time and time again, violence does not pay. So
It
try
doesn't
to,
pay.
come up
It
with
doesn't pay.
Yeah,
And what I don't like, other people also give backlashing and giving him backlash and criticizing him and calling him murderer and different things like that. What about the guy they say he killed? What about him?
Allegedly, yeah, the guy he allegedly killed. Well, that's true. I mean,
he borrowed the guy's gun to go and do some vibe. What vibe he went and do? So which means the guy's in the same shoes with him.
Okay.
You understand?
That's a valid point, eh? I never think of it that way.
The guy was in the same shoes with him, but because the guy don't return the shoes, well, you have to pay for that. You have to pay for his shoes.
You live by the gun,
you die by it. Yeah.
So I'm hoping.
So which means the guy looked like the guy was his
I'm hoping that Vibz Kartel could use that opportunity and his influence to preach a positive message to the youths, because he's iconic. He was the biggest dancehall artist. He's like the modern day Bob Marley. Very prolific, great songwriter, great hit maker. And the Jamaicans are very talented and very blessed people. Let's not get it twisted. Some of the most great music we've had come from Jamaica. But again, there's poverty, there is hardship, there is, there's so much the youth have to go through. So music has been the savior, but a lot of them, when they get that opportunity to come out of it, they still maintain the ties with, the day ones and the gangsters.
And some people were saying, commenting, they were saying like, I think out there a lot of artists that they will backing them on a side. I was saying it doesn't have any different. While he was in prison, he was still making music.
Yeah.
Now the speed he had before, he don't have that speed anymore, because he had a crew. He had a crew, Popcorn and all these guys. Now all these guys they split out, and he's on his own now. He's on his own now. So all these guys that was when they were together, he had a strength. But now Popcorn split out, that one split out, that one do his own vibe.
Yeah, but what he has that he didn't have before? He has a story. He has a story right now.
Yeah, it's true.
So he had his music, but now he has a story, and people will listen. It don't matter what it is, people will listen. He comes from a different vibe now than what he was preaching before. It was just based on, because like when you partying and you living life and you're enjoying life, you only think for today. But this man have had the time to sit down and reflect and ask himself, if I come out, what would I do differently? What would I change? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's look at the other side of it. Because I see the man have his fresh, young, nice wife there now. Shorty that should have been his ride or die. At some point in time, she pulled the handbrakes. So right now,
she pulled the handbrake.
Right now, Shorty must be, boy. That's an awkward conversation, because that's the mother of his friend. I imagine at some point in time, if they haven't already, she's going to have a conversation with him. You've been in Kartel shows. Would you bring your new missus to introduce her to Shorty and say, "Yeah, Shorty, what happened? What you have to say now?" Or would you just, as a man, go to hear what she had to say, to see what she have to say, and relay it back to your new wife? What would you do if you were Kartel and you had to meet up with Shorty, knowing that when you went in there, she promised she'd be there for you, and then, boy, she gave up?
Well, if it was me that was in his situation, I wouldn't even take on Shorty. I move on with my life already, you know.
Okay.
She moved on with her life, you know. I disappoint her, she disappointed me, so it doesn't make any sense. So I'll just, you know,
how
on a different vibe.
Let me ask you that. You said you disappointed her. How you think that you disappointed her?
How he disappointed?
Yeah.
The guy was a gallus. He was a gallus. Remember that?
She met him like that, eh?
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
She met him like that.
It's true. It's true.
Gallus or not?
She slept with other artists as well, and other artists disrespected Kartel in songs.
Well, you know, that's the reality of life, boy. It's a tough pill to follow. When you go through them kind of thing, you get to know who is there for you, who's real and who's fake and who's bad.
It was similar like Beenie Man and Monte Killer with the angel. Yeah.
Boy, let me tell you, soca music don't have all that kind of drama in it. Thank God. Dancehall seems to be always a scandal.
Well, they have it, you know. They have it, you know. Soca music, they have it, you know, but it's just not out, you know.
Well, I don't really have different artists, kind of, because even the very nature of soca is happy and joy. Dancehall is always a clash. It's always a man taking, throwing stones at another artist. Somebody want to that kind of vibe. It's competitive. Soca, I think soca is love and happiness, man. Drunk in the party, enjoy yourself, free up yourself. You might take a little grind, a wine on your bedroom, but just a little wine, no disrespect. You know what I mean?
Well, they have certain artists. When you check in some woman and they want the woman too, they telling the woman stuff about you, but that is a normal thing. You will get that. That's life.
That reminds me of a comedian. I won't mention his name. A comedian.
You know, why is that man you check in and that one have how much women and this and that and soca artist. Yeah. You know.
This music thing, it could be so amazing and so wonderful, but at the same time it's a journey. Everybody's journey might be somewhat different and
different, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But how come you never come up with no gangster songs on them? I never really hear that from you. Them kind of...
I have gangster songs, you know.
Well, it's not gangster, but like, you know, them kind of promoting death, violence, and them kind of thing. Why you never take that road?
Well, that is not my style, you know. That is not my style. I'm not into violence. Yeah, like I see, whenever I performing with certain artists I know that will attack me, I'm always prepared.
Okay.
Yeah, I will not do songs to these artists like go and waste my time in a studio and doing this track to this. No, I will not do that. My diss track is with you on the stage, and that is where I have to battle with you. Yeah, but you know, to do gangster songs and different stuff like that, nah. I don't do that.
Yeah, there's a place for it.
I don't promote violence.
Yeah, there's a place for it, but then when it, like, even in the UK, I could tell you, there's some youths that have lost their life through some kind of thing, like artists throwing words for other artists. And then sometimes not even the artist itself, just the artist crew that take it personal, and they find you and analyze you or whatever, you know. So, like we say, this music thing, it's an instrument. It's an instrument, and you could use it for good, and you could use it for bad. You could use it for
bad, yeah.
You know, so let's focus more on the good. Let's focus on doing. You could achieve a lot with being positive and being a role model.
Even when like let's say you do a hit song and you make it, certain artists getting jealous and they're trying to do a diss track to diss you just to get the exposure as well. But you have to be smart as an artist. Don't take them on. You know, just let them do their vibe. So if you take them on, it's like you're putting them on the spot as well.
Very true. Very true.
So that is why Ricky Tiki keep on getting that hype, because all artists that go on the stage, his name they mention his name. You know, so what do you expect? The only time Ricky T will mention artists is artists that will mention his name.
Well,
and he will answer back. And that is what he wants.
That's a tactic. The artists always, that's why they say, when people talk about you, that means you're doing something right. The moment people start, targeting you, and don't forget something, is the basic laws of physics. Opposites attract. So if you come in positive, the negative will come after you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? If you're not getting criticism, you're doing something wrong.
Something is wrong, yeah. It's true.
You can't please everybody. If everybody happy with you, well, just know there's either yes men that just tell you, yeah. Because life is about growth. Everything is about growth. We grow wiser, stronger, better. So you have to make mistakes. You have to make errors. You have to learn from that and improve. So, it's a natural thing when you find people talk about you, people coming for you, people targeting you. Use that as motivation. I use those things as motivation. You have know the last time there's some artist that tried to draw me out because he came on the program and he was looking for a forward by dissing other artists, and I will never tolerate or push that or promote that.
Yeah.
When he find he didn't get that forward, he decide, okay, he's gonna go live and try to call my name. Certain bloggers was even trying to stem it up. I don't have time today. You talk about me, I'm very happy. You're bringing
exactly.
You're increasing my value. So
yeah.
That's what it is. But folks, we are very excited because, as we say, everything happens over time. And so far, since the year has started, we have seen progress, we have seen new music, we have seen growth, ideas, development, and we have a lot to talk about by way of that. We have not only new music, but we have some new ideas, new concepts, new things we want to implement, new merchandise. And I believe if you're a true fan of an artist, you must not just say that, you have to show it. I feel proud.
Yeah.
I was walking around the mall last week, and I had my Prince Unique t-shirt on me. Yeah? And just the symbol, just the record and the thing. A guy stopped me. He asked me, are you a DJ? I said, no. He said, I like your shirt. So I said to him, I'm glad you like it. And I wish I could have sell you one today. I wish I could have directed us where to go and get one today. But it's coming. It's coming. So he tell me, oh, what? So I tell him, well, I'm into music. And that's one of my favorite artists. And I tell him, since I have my favorite artists, I want to represent my artists. And it put it in perspective for me because look at that. I walking around, this man don't know me. He may not know Prince Unique. But you see the shirt, you see the name, you see the vibe, you like it. And if I had on me to sell, I could have sold him because they need to buy it. So, it puts things in perspective. We know we're on the right track. And I can't wait for the day when I could just say to you, boom, go online, folks. It's available. It's right there. Go get it. Let me show you.
Yeah, man.
It's not just t-shirts. We want to bring a whole line of things from the artists. We want to be able to give you signed autograph memorabilia, things you could hold, and these things will have commercial value. Do it, Mr. X. Don't think you're exempt. You have your line coming too.
Yeah.
You have your stock coming too for Mr. X fans and supporters. We want to bring. We want to bring a bit of our culture, a bit of our, influence to the public, to the other cultures. The world is watching us, not just through sports and stuff. Look, a simple act put ST.Lucia on the map, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to highlight our vibe and thing. So that's why we go in the direction of patriotism. We have We have our jewelers coming up with, you know, I could just show a few
Yeah.
items. That's the
man. And we also have boom drop condoms coming out.
Oh boy. Oh boy. You know why you took me there?
Yeah, like rough rider. Beanie come out his slump, so you know we have to give them a surprise. Boom drop condom.
That is the best name for it because you know they have a thing that is called, they say bomb. You know what they call bomb in Creole? if you don't know, that's your homework for today to find out when you refer to bomb in St. Lucia, what do people refer to as bomb? Can you just tell us, Mr. X? Can you explain to them?
Say that again.
When they say a bomb, when they say bomb, like you see Mr. Gun make a bomb, what do they refer to when they use that in that term, bomb?
Well, bomb is when a man or woman paying for sex. That's what they call bomb.
So
yeah,
that's why you say we come out with the bomb drop condoms.
Yeah, bomb.
When you go and drop your bomb, make sure you have a bomb drop condom.
Yeah, bomb drop condom. Yeah, man.
And so that one is a bracelet. That's a bracelet item. So that goes around your wrist. We have the necklace. We have the earrings. You know, my wife was wearing flashing a St. Lucian wear today. So, you know, we have quality items coming to you. And these things are not items that will fade or change, you know. And let's see what else we have there. You know, key rings and stuff. So all these things will be available with your favorite artist's endorsement behind it. It's a way of supporting not just the vibe, but the artist as well. You know? So we have these things coming. Apart from just the music. We don't want to just be giving you music. We want to have an experience. We want you to have a link with your artist. We want you to be able to feel that you are part of your artist's fan base. We want you to represent. That artist is going and perform. Imagine seeing Prince Unique performing in St. Lucia, and you have your Prince Unique flag, you have your Prince Unique hat, Prince Unique shirt. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And you get him to sign that for you on the night. You know what I mean? Them kind of experience. You know, when you go to events there, when you go to shows in those big places, you see a you know, merchandise store. See all these things available. But because we come from a little island for us to think small, I mean, come on. You know, we have artists, and our artists are celebrities.
Yeah, man.
So when we say Caribbean celebrity show, what about it is telling you that we have to think small? Caribbean celebrity. We have our celebrities. You understand? We have our celebrities, and there's another thing we said, Mr. X, and we spoke about that, and I'm hoping we could do it. You know, so hopefully if we get sponsors to make it happen. But we were talking about having our independent Caribbean Artist Awards. You know, where we could recognize artists, give them the flowers whilst they're around to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Understand? You understand? So that is something we're working on. We want to have the public vote. We want to have different criteria, and we want to have our own award that we will give out in relation to artists we think that, yes, recognition for their body of work, their contribution to the culture, you know, for longevity, being in the business, you know, and still going. So, you know, yeah, we have things in place. We want to make it happen, and we need your support, folks. We need your support. We are doing our bit. You have to do yours. You have to support. When the shop comes online, you need to go and sign up for our newsletter and the email list, so you could be able to get discount codes. You could be able to get the first because some of those items will be limited. So like for example, the compare rhythm, when we come out with the compare rhythm line, so in other words, when that stock sell out, you will not be able to get it again. And on to the next. And so we going.
Yeah.
We building. You know? So folks, we are excited. And we have the man Prince Unique in house. I want to bring him on. Let's take in a piece of one of his songs before we do so.
Billy dance bamwe, Billy dance bamwe, and wale, Billy dance bamwe, Billy dance bamwe. Music like do, come for sweet. Music like do, you come for sweet. Hit you like a rocket, yeah, you can't resist it. Yeah, now your waistline moving. Yeah, you and your partner grooving. Hey, dancing the night away. When compa play, your head on bad and you're feeling irate. The sweetness everywhere, all hands up in the air, and everybody high in the party. And wale, Billy dance bamwe. Billy dance bamwe. And wale, Billy dance bamwe.
Welcome.
Wow. Yes, man.
Greetings, my brother. And how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. I'm locked on. And I must say congratulations to St.Lucia winning the gold. It's not a gold medal for St.Lucians alone, but for all of the Caribbean, the entire Caribbean. And when you say gold, you're at the top, you're at the pinnacle of it. You know?
That is it.
I'm excited.
There is a Grenadian watching, and she's jealous.
Hey, Papa, yo. Oh my God. You know, I'm so elated. I'm feeling great. And Cash, I must say that you find the ideal co-host. You know, he complements every conversation that come up, you know, and that is what we need in shows like this. Mm-hmm. You know? Yeah, man.
That is it. Well,
you know what? One other thing is that so a question I've been asked over the years. Many interviewers asked me the same question, and it's only now that I could give an answer. And the question is that Prince Unique, of all the songs that you've written, which is the song you love the best? You know, and I could never come up with an answer for that until now. And going through my whole feeling, my whole, you know, the way I write, the mood I get into when I'm writing, I look at all the things that comes to me, how I start every song, the whole way in which the music itself. Well, this is after they start doing the rhythm, you know, before it was you have to do your own thing, right? Mm-hmm. But with the rhythm system now, the way in which the first 8 bars make me feel, you know, I came to the conclusion that it's the song that triggers me the most over the years is the compa.
Somebody calling you there, man.
Compa.
Somebody calling you.
That compa sweet. You know? All the other songs that I've written, I like my songs, yes. But I'm talking from a personal feeling, you know, viewing the song, like listening to it, like if it is not me who's singing it. Yes. And I think there's something I feel like I put in, you know, extra amount of feeling and commitment into the song.
Into it.
The song as soon as I hear it, you know, as soon as I hear it, I start to write into it. And
man.
Not coming from not really a Creole person who speaks Creole, you know. I had to find myself into that mood listen to a lot of Creole song, listen to Zouk and figure out, where my tone, every part of the song, I must arrive at a situation where this tone is to apply to this line or this chorus, and I was able to achieve that kind of a mood. And I think Mr. X mentioned it sometime in the past about the way in which I sing the song. It sounds like a Lucian or Dominique here, the way I approach it.
Yeah. Yes.
And it brings me to the point where this compa song is my best feeling.
Well, believe me, that song is growing on a lot of people, and boy, somebody's trying to call me there, brother.
Yeah, man.
Your phone is ringing. Somebody's trying to call you.
Oh yes, okay, I'll decline it.
How I
getting a call now.
Yes.
Every minute is called now.
So tell us.
Yeah, but I love this song. I love that feeling. That feeling of the song. There's something that the emotion I feel when I'm doing that song, the commitment. I feel like I'm representing a set of people.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I trust me. I could hear it in your voice, and I could hear it in the song. And I remember
exactly.
when I first heard that track, I was in awe. I was like, hold on, this man. Now I seen why they giving him unique.
Yeah.
Because, it's not just like one word. You put in. You give the Creole vibe and the pronunciation and everything and the vibe. And it just really shows us how, as a people, as where we think that we have we have a lot of similarities. And then,
definitely. Yeah, that's true.
Culture.
Yeah. So, history, the cultural history of the Caribbean is so connected,
Yeah.
And in Tobago, I believe that we speak Creole, which are not even realizing it.
Yeah.
The dialect that we carry in Tobago, it's almost like the Jamaican dialect,
Okay.
And when you So I remember way back when I was small, I'm hearing them same kind of words, but never know, until we get older and realize it. Oh, that's what our parents were speaking. They were speaking patois in a different way, So I believe that all of those kind of past influences, is when it come alive in you. I believe when it come alive in you and you have the opportunity to dig deeper, because this compa rhythm, I would say it over and over, this compa rhythm is very compelling.
Yes, my brother.
It's very compelling, I sit down and I listen over back to when I just did the demo. And it always brings up a kind of a emotional feeling when I do it. So in actually doing the final thing, that is what I was feeling. That is what I was putting into the song. And as Mr. X quite rightly said, it's like, the way he sing it, the way he sing it. That is the vibe. That is what I was feeling, And I guess that's the reason why the song come out so nice.
Yeah, let me tell you, I believe in those songs and that rhythm. I'm going to push those songs from now to the end of time. Really, we could have hold it back till after Carnival and everything, but we really sit then, and we go in with it. And I know it's going on people by the day. People are loving it and stuff, and then that song, as a count of that rhythm, there's a contact I got from the French world.
Yes.
And that's a very big artist. Very big artist. And he's now working with us.
Yes.
And, so it's a great look because that is the market we get into.
Yeah, man. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that. And just imagine that we the artists is in a place, all of us on the rhythm is in a place where we are very fortunate to have somebody who can create the rhythm, and create the rhythm knowing that the artists that we're using have the ability to put good lyrics to it, And when I listen to the other songs, I was looking at like each of us have a separate topic, a separate journey and that comes together. And I always usually sit down here by myself and start to sing one of the other song, you know, like I'm better than your ex. I'm singing that, and I'm thinking that, you know, we on show, and the other guys is in the dressing room, or they come out, and I'm looking at where I break into the performance.
Wow.
With annually, you know, and I could see that the hype it lifting, you know. It's just amazing. It's amazing, you know. And I say, you know, sometimes we hear, you know, God have a different journey for us than we always sometimes we thinking, you know. Sometimes we get, because of some sort of disappointment, we may think that this is it, boy. I too frustrated. But then so that all of a sudden somebody comes in our way, something happen that tells us it's not the end.
That is,
you know, and this is what I feel has happened with the different connections through Leo, my friend Leo, how it comes all the way down. Look way back in music that I've done before, and everything come right back to now. And I must honestly say that this whole project that I'm doing with you all has given me a new take on the music industry. Even though I've been around so long, it gave me a new life, a new vibe, a new feeling, a new respect for the people like you all who creating this kind of music and trying to keep it alive, and sometimes at really big expenses and sacrifices. You know, so I'm really happy to be part of this whole experience.
Yes, man. And you know something, as you said, we have plans, and we might, because look at the cycle. You mentioned Leo, but I'll tell you something. This brother there, Mr. X, you see there, that's why you say I have the best co-host. I'll tell you something. I moved to England a long time ago, and I moved to England at the time when I was at the peak, I would say, in my career back home. I had my studio. I had a band. That's the top band on the island. All shows, Soca Mona, all shows. Mr. X, you know, we were the top backing band, you know, and you know, I had everything going. My little company started getting into production and media and those things, and then we had to make the decision, you know, to travel. I mean, I was the face of the natural lottery back home. I don't know if Prince know that. You know, when you come on the airport, you see a big poster. First thing you see, they used to call me Big Four. You know, it wasn't
Big Four. Yeah.
You know, I mean, and I when I came to England, you know, it was like a process of, boy, I felt discouraged because I was in a foreign land where seeming like is a different language that is being spoken musically. You understand? Because you find yourself from being the majority to going to become the minority.
Exactly.
And not just that, you see the level of talent is ridiculous. You walk around the streets, you see people that you should think Grammy, just they're busking by the side of the road with their little guitar trying to sing for a little dollar, a little something, you know. And you say, if those people were back in the Caribbean performing, those people would have been headliners at big festivals. So it just shows you. And then I got to the point where I started working producing for different studios, different places going, and I find like, boy, I was just being utilized to big up somebody else's brand, and I wasn't getting any sort of credit or even the real talent. They would hide me from dealing directly with the artist or the talent, just because they didn't want that direct connection to be made, to say this is the man that is doing the music or this is the man that is doing that, you know. And boy, it played with my mind for a while, until the point where I got discouraged and I said I was gonna finish this music thing. And then lo and behold, I work with dancehall artists, I work with this, I work with that. I took a break, I said go finish that. And out of the blue, you know, this man, Mr. X, just pop up and message me. Tell me, boy, I want you to produce a song for me. And that is when I'd stopped doing soca already for at least maybe over 5 years or more. And I said to myself, boy, what, boy, you think you could still do soca, boy? You think? But you can't tell this man no, because I mean I worked with Mr. X before, and we always had that nice vibe, and he's a favorite, my favorite artist. And then there's a song of Volcano. I'm trying to remember the song.
Volcano. Yeah.
And then I enjoyed working on that track so much. I said to myself, boy, Sam, Gasada is the father working there, because I tell you, it went to the point where I was bouncing from studio to studio. And in fact, I didn't even mention something. Before I left ST.Lucia, I got an opportunity for some guys I used to produce for in Miami. Those guys were working with Drake's people, And when I moved to the UK, I couldn't get access instantly to a studio where I could work and to send the bits I was doing for them before. So it got me discouraged. I said, but look at one big opportunity I missed there.
Yeah.
Look at that. I work with artists here, and I say, wow. And then this man just pop up and we start back working. And then it allowed me to stick to my roots, get back into my roots. And then, boy, I say, boy, wow. I'll pull out that thing, Boy, it's troubling me again. Sam, I want you to work on that song for me, Sam. And then he didn't even know it. He was just getting me back in that frame of mind. Going back to my roots and start back listening to that music and producing. And I thank God for Mr. X, man. I really.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But if you notice, from the time I came on the first interview and Mr. X was there, I paid close attention to his input in all of the things that was going on. And I recognized that he was a person who would give his honest opinion about something, And somehow I just gravitate to his style. To him, it's like if I know him.
Yeah, man.
It's like if I know him, I could feel the commitment into the whole thing, And then that's why I always ask, how about Mr. X? I mean, I never meet him, but it's like I meet him. Because every artist that come on your program, he give that honest thing about them. He talk it as he feel it. Then is no like playing to the artist. It was like, look, I'm giving you my honest opinion, and that is how I am. That's how I am too.
Sure.
It doesn't make any sense to try to sugarcoat something, and it doing damage to a person. It's best you tell them as it is. And hope that they realize that it's for their own interest, Yeah.
And he is very humble. I mean, this guy have a big hit in ST.Lucia. He's a well-known, he's a household name.
Right.
There's no way, there's no place where this guy will go, where there's a show, and a DJ playing, and he won't play one of his tracks. He won't bring.
Correct. That's the same thing back home with me.
Well known.
That's